Hello everyone. Excuse me. How's everybody doing, guys? Welcome to another stream. We're gonna be in the Super Formula Lights tonight. Oh, looks like we're having some problems with iRacing already. Let's see what's going on. Not sure why we're having trouble connecting to the race server. Let's try to restart iRacing. Okay. Looks like we're struggling a little bit. Race starts in 10 minutes, guys. Wanna try and get myself into this server ASAP, as I have not done any practice today. There we go. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to this stream, guys. We're going to be in the Super Formula Lights, my current favorite series. We're going to be in racing in Barcelona. Hoping for a good race, hoping to reach 2.5k safety iRating tonight in the Formula car discipline. Should be doable if we manage to stay out of trouble. Big if at Barcelona, but let's see how it goes. Track looks dry, which is great. I do hope my first race of the night will be a dry race. The wet here is extremely challenging to tackle. Did a few races here earlier this week. Am I on wet tires? Yeah. I knew something did not feel right.
Go, go, go!
So as I was saying, I did have some races here this week on stream earlier on Tuesday, and I really enjoyed this combination, and I even have pretty decent pace here, which got me at my highest iRating ever, 2.3k, at least on the Formula side. So I'm hoping to repeat the positive results that I was able to achieve on Tuesday. Let's see how high we can go, guys. Brutal off track there. Oh my god, what a save. Unbelievable, I thought I'd lost it. Hey Jovan, how's it going, mate? Racing will start in 4 minutes, so make sure you stay tuned. Should be hectic tonight. I'm definitely expecting some pretty intense racing here in the SF Lights. Four minutes to go. I'm hoping that we get a dry race. So fingers crossed there.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
That was an absolutely flying
That
lap.
was your fastest lap of the session.
Whew. Hopefully I can get that in quali. Sounds good, Jovan. I mean, yeah, that's sim racing. You can never get too comfortable, I guess. The most important thing is to learn something from the bad races. And sometimes you just get unlucky. So, yeah. Let's go in. Let's see. Hey Eric, how are you, mate? Are you racing tonight? Oof. Oof. 3.3k. Oh, this is gonna be hard, dude. This is going to be hard. 26 cars on the grid. And we're car number 25. And my iRating is the highest it's ever been. There's super quick guys in here. This is gonna be difficult. Okay, let's relax and see what we can do. Oh, sorry to hear that, Eric. Yeah, I mean, this week here at Barcelona, I managed to stay out of trouble and I gained a lot of iRating. I've seen, yeah, it's really, really, really crashy. So it's about 1.5 liters per lap. 1.5 is 3, and 3 4.5. Let's do 5 liters for quali, and then it should be about 30 liters for the race. Hey Jensen, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you, man. Where's the fuel? Oh, okay, never mind. So let's go to... Oh. Doesn't let us go lower than 12. I think that's okay. A bit more than what we actually need, but it's fine. Don't want to change other parts of the setup. Okay. Hey Crash Test, sorry to hear that, man. It sounds like you guys are having a rough week. Yeah, I mean, if you watch the video that I uploaded today, you will see...
You're on a wet tire.
Oh, we don't want that. You will see that this combination is just absolute carnage. And I mean, the other day, the last stream that I did last Tuesday, I managed to stay safe and I gained so many freebies. Literally, in this series, I've managed to go from P15 to P3 in one lap. So, yeah. Now, Tuesday I really managed to stay out of trouble. I had a great night of racing. I got my first SF Lights podium. Watch today's upload to find out more. Tonight, let's see if we can repeat. But we are in the top split. 3.3k SOF. I think those guys are gonna open me a new one. So I'm gonna have to just stay out of trouble and do my thing. But to all those of you in chat who had a rough week of racing, I really hope next week will go better. Let me know what you guys are planning to race next week. I also have a week of holiday from work next week, so I will be streaming a lot next week.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh my days. Well, that sucks. Alright. First lap is in the bin. We're gonna try the second lap.
Okay, here comes your first timed lap.
Yeah, right. Shit. It's I have not done that last corner fully flat with a light car in a while. So forgot to lift. Oh yeah, she wants to slip. I think my tires are a little bit heated up now. And by the way guys, I will be doing a few races tonight, so if anybody wants to join me on track, hopefully if our iRatings are similar, then let me know. I love to race together. I don't trust the car right now. Oh, those lap times are proper quick. Okay.
One more lap.
Okay, I think we should be good now. Let's try and put down a good time. Come on. My biggest enemy right now are the off tracks. The absolutely unforgiving off tracks here at Barcelona. Need to try and avoid them as much as possible. I had to lift more than I would have liked there, but it's because I really wanted to make sure to not hit that absolutely horrible off track on that exit. My only mistake this lap, lost a couple tenths. That's really a pity. Should be a decent lap. Let's see what we did. 32.6. It could have been better.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Oh man, that was rough. We're second slowest out of the guys who qualied. It is 3.3k SOF, so it's not like we're gonna be able to do much in terms of pace, I don't think. But we'll try. The good thing about this combination is that there's a lot of crashing, so yeah, I could still do very well if I stay out of trouble. Okay. I fully agree, Jovan. I did have that feeling again of a podium earlier this week, and it's pretty great. Maybe if I manage to race in the second split tonight, I might have a chance at the top 5. But otherwise, I think it's gonna be pretty difficult. Let's, by the way, refuel the car. We're gonna need 30 liters of gas for the race. It's 30 minutes, lots of time, lots of things can happen. Hey General, thank you. That's exactly it. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the like button. I do have good pace here, Crash Test. You are right. I did have good pace here on Tuesday, but this SOF is even quite high. I never managed to get into the 31s. The best I managed to do was like a 32-1, like low 32s, which can really get you in a top 5, let's say in second split, but in top split, yeah, it's rough. But I don't doubt there's gonna be a lot of drama. We're starting in the middle of the pack, which is always challenging in this series. Just gonna have to hope that the guys behind me are sensible at T1. Quali time is over. Time to get on track, guys. Let me double check the setup. We have dry tires and we have 30 liters of fuel. That should be more than enough fuel for the race. Let's get up on the grid. So we're starting in P19, and as you can
The estimated
see,
strength of field is 3,393. A lot of opportunities today. Head down. Pick your battle.
as you can see, if I finish in this position, I will lose 8 points of iRating. That means that I should at least try and finish one position higher than P19 if I want to try and break even in terms of iRating. Anything above P18 I think will be an iRating gain finish. So we want to try and finish at least in the top 15. A top 10 would be amazing in this split, starting in this position. Good luck. Good luck, Eric. I hope it will go better. Let me know how it goes once you're done, mate. And for everybody else, get ready for this, guys, because this could be good. This could be good. Ooh, okay. Let's get ready to start. I think there's a car ahead of me that's missing.
5 cars left to grid.
5 cars left to grid. Car number 25. So we're definitely big underdog here in this split. Lots of cars ahead. It's gonna be busy at T1. Hopefully nobody parks it sideways in the middle of the first corner. Ooh. In those races, if you can survive the first couple of laps, you can usually finish, but
Still waiting on 2 cars
the
to grid.
beginning is really the rough
Waiting on
part.
the final car to grid.
We're ready to go, guys.
Green, green, green.
Had a good lodge compared to the car ahead. I think there's somebody who didn't move. And I hit rev limiter there as well because I thought that somebody didn't move.
Keep to the left.
Let's break a bit early.
Still there. You're on the left.
Drama.
3 wide. Go right. Car right. 2 wide. Clear.
Oh no.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Oh no, we almost managed to get away fine. We almost managed to avoid everyone, but unfortunately I had to steer a bit violently to avoid one of the cars that spun, which means that I basically spun on my own. That is unfortunate, but I think we can easily catch back up to the back of the pack. We will lose a few positions, but the most important thing right now is that the car is fully intact. Let's go. Very unlucky there, as I could have gained quite a few positions. This Red Bull is looking pretty slow. He must be carrying damage. Yeah, it looks like he's making way for us.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, looks like the Red Bull car is having trouble. Oh, we had a much faster exit than Tronny's check ahead. Looks like he wants to defend the T1, but I'm sure he must have some kind of damage because he looks really slow. That'll be P21 for now. Let's keep warming up the tire and start pushing.
Car stop on the left. There's an incident ahead.
That's
Go
three
right.
cars. That's 3 cars dead, guys. That corner always
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
several murders there. Looks like all the cones got swiped out there. Some pieces of cars on the gravel there, so maybe there were even more crashes. Car feels a bit understeery. Think maybe tires still need to come up to temperature. Usually it doesn't take so long here. We're in P18, guys, so we're now 1 position higher than where we started, and in an iRating break-even position. Too bad for that spin at T1, but we're just gonna have to keep going like this.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped on the right. There's an incident ahead. Go left.
Okay, another one. Good pace compared to the guys ahead. We've gained quite a lot of time to some of the cars ahead, so let's keep pushing. Gap to Ortlovs is 3 seconds.
P1. Just set the fastest lap. 30.892. Car stopped on the right. Go left.
One more. Let's keep going.
There's an incident behind.
Incident
Just set
behind.
your fastest lap of the session.
That's P16. Okay, car is feeling really good now. Think the tires are exactly at the right level now. We're doing this open setup race on the fixed setup, so that does penalize me a little bit, I suppose, but I think it should be okay.
The car in P1. Just set the fastest lap. 30.761. New fastest lap for you. Slow car ahead. There's an incident ahead.
And that was Ortlov's dead, that's P15. That would be my target, finishing at least in P15. I think that would already be quite a good result for me. And a pretty decent iRating haul. But the top 10 is the dream in this one. Gap to Sesford ahead, 4.5 seconds. But he is running high 31s, so it's gonna be difficult to catch up with him.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 4.7 seconds.
I might need to give a paid setup a shot. Maybe later in the stream to see if it can help gain a little bit of pace. Not always the case, but nice if it happens. No doubt Ortlov's, the 3.3k rated driver behind, is likely to make a comeback.
The leader is running 30.794.
So we're likely to see that gap go down. Gap ahead to Se and Sesford in P.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
13 and 14 keeps going up, but Mandelli and Se are now battling. Basically, they're neck and neck. Would be great to keep my incident count as low as possible as well. As you can see, my safety rating is currently at 1.0, and if it gets any lower than this, I will lose my A license in Formula cars, which is not really a big deal. Very little gains on the drivers ahead. And we're matching the pace of the guy behind. And if you look at all the drivers around me, I by far have the lowest iRating. So I'm definitely happy to be racing against these guys. Oh, had to lift there, took the wrong line. If you haven't given this combination a try, guys, I would highly recommend it. So much fun. Such a great combination. Yeah, you're right, Jovan. I'm not particularly fussed about losing my A license for Formula Car, but... Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. I guess I'd still rather not get that demotion. It still doesn't feel great to tank your safety rating so much. Not that I had much of a choice, to be honest. This series does this to you. The gaps ahead and behind are pretty large. We're in a bit of a no man's land. A bit boring. But for me, holding this position means gaining 22 points of iRating, which for me right now that I'm at my all-time highs iRating is huge. Although I do hope that the next race will be more entertaining. But that's also what I find, guys, with these races in like faster Formula cars or faster cars in general. After a while, the field spreads out quite a bit. And it can get a little bit boring sometimes. Although I feel like in the Super Formula this is not particularly bad. There's definitely series where this is a lot worse.
New fast flat for you.
I like that saying. That's a funny saying. I mean, technically not incorrect. That was a fast lap. 13 minutes to go. Oh, there's a car. What is he doing? He was literally parked in the middle of the track. Hopefully this back marker is not gonna be trouble. Oh, he's not. Looks like he's letting me by. That's awesome. Thank you, mate. I have to bind, thank you, to my new steering wheel. I haven't done that yet. Important to say thank you. And sorry. When needed. Whew. But the only person I have to be sorry to in this first race is myself. For that spin at turn 1. But as we've already established, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. For those of you who just tuned in, by the way, there's 10 minutes to go, 11 minutes to go in this Super Formula Lights race at Barcelona. We're currently running in P15. But we have car number 25. This is a top split race. $3.4K SOF. So a very challenging race for me in terms of pace. But we're going toe to toe with 3K rated drivers. So that definitely makes me happy. And if I finish in this position, I can still gain 22 points of iRating. So I'm trying to be as consistent as possible.
On the left.
Oh!
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 30.53. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 3.5 seconds. Stay sharp.
Looks like a Voss ahead had some trouble.
New fastest lap for you.
Max Voss. He was, I believe, a few positions higher. Car number 5. 4K rated driver. Looks like he spun. He's ahead of us now. Only 3 seconds, but he's definitely going to be battling his way up the field again. Unless he's carrying a lot of damage. But it might actually be good if he pushes forward towards Graham Sassford or Marco Mandelli in P12 or P13. He might be able to cause a little bit of drama. Ah, no way, Jovan, really? Nikolai, you mean? That's crazy. Sweet. That's one of the things that I really love about iRacing. There's real life GT3 drivers and then there's me. Real life not driver, because I don't even have a car. I have an electric bike. Real life electric bike amateur driver. Okay guys, I know this is probably not the most entertaining race in the world. This is kind of what happens when you're in the top split, right? Sometimes when my iRating is high and I'm in these top split races, I miss the shenanigans of lower splits. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes it's just fun to have a chaotic race. This one was a bit chaotic at the beginning, but things are pretty calm now. We're stringing together quick laps though, 31.7. This is my fastest ever lap in this combination. So I'm driving fast right now and that makes me happy. And as you can see, if you look at my relative delta, I'm at my all-time fastest in this combination, and yet I am barely gaining on any of the drivers around me. Barely. Hopefully the fixed race, the next one, will be a bit more competitive for us. 5 minutes to go. Rebecca, gap behind.
5 laps of fuel.
Is still 4 seconds. Let's try and keep that gap as high as possible. Oh, looks like he made a mistake. Gap behind is now 8 seconds. So at this point, unless I make a big mistake, I should be fine. No worries, Jovan. Your spelling looks to be perfectly fine to me.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.6 seconds.
Yeah, tires are definitely starting to fall off. You can see it from the understeer in the past 2 corners. I've basically kept the same type of inputs, but the car is just understeering way more.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 30.367. Car stopped on the right.
We have ourselves a yellow flag. B. Ruiz. Oh, looks like we're finally gonna be able to battle someone. Well, I don't know if we're gonna be able to battle him because he's 6K rated. So
the gap is 1.2.
we're probably definitely not gonna battle Ruiz ahead. 6K rated, but at least we're 1 second behind. Maybe he has damage. If he has damage, we might be able to do something. He's gaining on me on the straight. He probably has a better setup than I do as well. Oh,
You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
yo, oh my days, what is he doing? Hoo, hoo, hoo. That back marker gave me a proper heart attack. He rejoined and just went across the track. I thought he was gonna stay like on the right or something where he rejoined. Oh man, I just done shat myself. Imagine lapping on my own for 28 minutes. With no problems, only to get done by a back marker. That would have been rough. But it's all good. Ruiz is already 2 seconds ahead of us. Gaining space by the corner.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
And that should be more than enough fuel. Are we gonna get any last lap drama?
Last lap.
Okay, finally the last lap of this race. This one felt a bit long. Let's finish this.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Not a bad start to the night, guys. Not a bad start to the stream. P15.
You got a slow car on the right. Alright, there's the checkered flag. Bring it back to the pits, we're going.
P15 with car number 25 in 3.4k strength of field. Top split. Not bad, guys. 2x's, only 2x's, my cleanest race of the week. And quite happy with that, guys. I am not sure if the next race is gonna be wet, so I'm gonna hop into the practice server immediately, just in case, so that I can get enough practice. Hey Ben, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you. Yeah, you're right, Memento. 31, I think my fastest was a 31.7. which is actually my fastest my fastest lap ever in this combination here this week. You're right. Worn tires, no draft, low fuel though, so that's I guess also what helped a lot. Thanks Crash Test, really appreciate it, man. Yeah, very happy with that. 15 out of 26 cars, not bad. Hopefully, we have a slightly more forgiving split in the second race. Um, let's see how it goes. How was your race, Eric? I must say I do prefer dry in this specific track combination. The wet here is an absolute shit show. How did you do? Also, I'm very happy with my consistency over 20 laps. 31.9, 7, 32.1, 32.2, 32.1, 31.7, 32.1, 31.9, 32.3, 32.1, 32.0. I was copy pasting laps, so I'm very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Crazy. I just have a good feeling with this track. I do want to see the incident that I had at the beginning of the race. The only incident was a bit of bad luck. I got a pretty good launch, and we had quite a bit of drama ahead of us. Managed to avoid quite a few cars, but then I span on my own. Let's take a look at it. So those two guys off into the Shadow Realm. And then this car as well. Spinning. And yeah, I just janked. I just steered a bit too aggressively here. When I got around this car number 17 here. The car just gave me a bit of a snap. And to try and avoid the slowdown penalty here, I just got unsettled. Fortunately, nobody hit me. I didn't hold my brakes to get out of the way, so for those of you who just joined, this is, let's say, the one incident, because I started in P18. And then I had this one incident at turn 1. And then fortunately after this I managed to stay out of trouble and recovered back to P15, which was my goal. So let's exit. Nothing much else happened in this race. It was pretty boring, to be honest, but I guess that's what you get with this kind of SOF. I fully agree, Ben. A 2x in this is gold, absolute gold. That's pretty decent, Eric. Were you in the second split? Let's see if we can see your result. Here you are. Plus 23 iRating, plus safety rating as well. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, you're right, Memento. I was way too intense with my inputs in that situation. It was just, yeah, a bit of an intense moment. My fastest lap, a 31.7. Let's see in comparison to the second split where we would have been. Yeah. Second split could have been a top 5. I hope I'm in the second split for the second race. Let's see. And my iRating keeps going up on the Formula side. I'm super happy with that. 2,324. That's awesome. Plus 28 gives me a little bit of breathing room. I will not be losing my A license just yet. Just yet. How many championship points? 91 championship points, guys, with a P15 finish. That's nuts. Beautiful result. Very happy with that. As you can see, the other guys, the guys that finished above me, all above 3K iRating, and we beat quite a few 3K and even one 4K rated driver. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, let's fire up the next one. So for those of you who just joined, guys, the next race is going to start in 10 minutes. So make sure that you stay tuned as we go to Super Formula Lights Fixed. So here I think we will have a much better chance to compete at the front. Let's see how it goes. But there is a chance of rain of 30%, and I am terrified of the rain in this series, guys, because I did a rain race here earlier this week, and it was an absolute shit show, guys. It was proper hard. Uh, I do, Eric. Yes, it's genuinely difficult for me to get less than 8x's per race in this series, and that's even without big crashes. That's just with like little 4x's and little 1x's here and there. So, yeah. For those of you who want a taste of what this kind of combination looks like in the wet, I will play you the start of my previous race in the wet here
Is een eigen vakantiewoning iets voor u?
while I go to the toilet
Bij Europark
so
hebben
you
we
can
elk
see
weekend een
what
unieke
it's like. Where is it racing next week? Car here in the wet. Okay. We're gonna this race was comical, guys. I'll be right back. Just hope I don't ruin anybody's race. Starting in the wet, we're gonna use very little throttle.
Green flag, green flag.
I could have used a little bit more, but I think that's okay. Oh man, we can't see anything. Cannot see any references. Cannot see anything. I'm already gonna lift off the gas.
Still there, hold your line.
Oh look at all the people spinning.
Still there, hold your line. Slow car ahead. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
I'm scared to use the throttle here. Oh, it was already going. Oh my god.
Car right.
No!
Clear on the right.
Oh my god, guys. There is no grip.
Car stopped on the right. No damage. Car looks clean. Car
We have no
stopped on the
damage.
right.
We have no
There's an
damage.
incident ahead. Slow car ahead. You got it. Slow car on the right.
Okay, let's relax.
Car stopped on the right.
Look at
Car
this.
stopped on the
Look at
right.
this. Look at this. So it's not just me. So at least it's not. It is not
Right
just me.
side,
Oh my god,
still
these guys
there.
are going
Clear
so
on the
slow.
Right side. You got it. Slow car on the left. Clear. There's an incident ahead. You got it. Slow car on the right.
When I tell you, oh no, please stop. When I tell you guys that it's undrivable, I am not lying. Okay, from here on out, no more spins. No more spins. No matter how slow I have to go, we keep the car on the
Stop
track.
on the right.
Doesn't matter how slow we have to go.
You got it. Slow car on the right. There's an
We-
incident ahead. Car stopped on the right.
Oh my god. The car is literally not turning.
Car on your left.
Okay,
On
but
the
we
right.
are gonna try and gain two
Left
positions
side,
here.
Too wide. Still there.
Oh my god, I'm aquaplaning. Let's close the door. Double overtake, let's go in the wet, baby. Let me not laugh.
Car stopped on the left. Slow car ahead.
I
Car
hate-
stopped ahead. There's an incident ahead. Go right.
That's another 2Ps. No more spinning.
Slow car ahead.
Oh my
Slow car
god,
ahead.
what is happening? Oh,
You got it. Slow car on the right.
Guys, this is insane. I told you guys, it's undrivable.
Slow car ahead. Go right. There's an incident ahead.
Oh my god. This is nuts. I don't know how many positions I gained that lap. Let's take a look. I think it's quite a few. Yeah, we're P12. Okay. So we managed to recover a bit. Let's keep going. I don't think I've ever heard this many slow car ahead. There's an incident ahead. There's an incident behind messages so close together. Alright guys, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed that little intermission. I wanted to show you how crazy it gets with the rain, this combination. But it looks like it's gonna be dry. No chance of rain, so we're good. The race will start in 3 minutes, guys. Let's get ready to rumble. Let me know if you're doing this one, Eric. With a little bit of luck, we might end up in the same split. And anybody else who wants to join on track, let me know, guys. Two minutes to go. Alright, guys. Time to race. 1 minute. Here we go. Okay, let's go in, guys. Let's see what we can do. Nice, Eric. I don't have the track, but I'm thinking of buying it literally just because I want to continue racing this series. I'm hooked. I'm hooked, SF Lights. I'm hooked. Thank you guys, for showing me this series. I really, really love it. I love this car. Oh, guys, no, it's rainy. No, please. No. We're in the top split again. 3K SOF. The Pro GT3 driver is in again. Let's check the weather. Okay, I think it's dry. It's just, it looked, for a moment I thought it was gonna be wet. We're good. All good, all good. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be top split every race now, eh? But at least now we're all with the same setup. So this guy's a GT3 driver and this guy's a GT4 driver. "40 seconds left until the start of quali." Nice, Jovan. Sounds like we're in good company. Alright, let's get ready for quali. Car number 16. Oh, there's even a 1.9k rated driver in this, so pretty good, pretty wide. His participation not very high this week. I mean, is that not already possible, Eric? I saw that earlier this week. I noticed that there were wet practice sessions for the fixed. Like I hopped in a practice lobby for the fixed, and it was raining. So I thought it could be possible to have wet races.
Green, green, green.
Alright,
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
let's do this, guys. And that's it. First lap is a throwaway. Too much curb at T1. Got the off track. We're gonna have to try again. Ah, okay, I understand. I understand, Eric. That makes sense. Alright, let's try and not throw away the second lap as well.
One more lap.
32.8. If I can do that now, that's only 3/10 slower than those professional drivers. Or at least 3/10 slower than Nikolai. I think this lap is gonna be decent. Oh no, I was understeering there. I had to lift. Got on throttle a little bit too early. Okay, I made a couple of tiny mistakes, but it could have been worse. It could have been better too, though.
There's the flag. It's over.
But at 32.8, that'll be provisional P11 for now. Let's see how it goes. With car number 16, hopefully we can stay somewhere around here. As you can see, the guys at the top are about a second faster, just under a second faster. So I mean, the pace is definitely better in this fixed setup race. I definitely much prefer it. Let's see what we can do. Wouldn't mind starting in P12, given the difficulty of the split. As always, most important thing is to stay alive in the first couple laps. We have to wait now a minute and a half for the qualifying session to finish. And then we're going straight in. Let's check the weather. Looks like there's gonna be no rain. We lost another position. The gap between P2, P3, and P4 is crazy. 31,911, 31,912, 31,914. Nothing between them. To be fair, I think that this is really the best time I could have done. I lost maybe 2 tenths, 2 or 3 tenths, 2 tenths maybe in a corner or two, but I think, yeah, 32.6 would have probably been the absolute best I could have done here, so not too many regrets. Yeah, exactly what Eric said, no clutch in the SFL. I also don't have a clutch pedal, I have a clutch on my steering wheel. Okay, let's get up on the grid. We don't want fuel, we don't want tires.
The estimated SOF is 3,019. Tight field today, look for opportunity.
So, if we finish in the position in which we start, we will gain 16 points of iRating, so we definitely want to finish either 13th or higher. A top 10 would be great, but it's gonna be challenging seeing the caliber of drivers ahead of us, so let's see. We have 3K driver ahead of us, 3.1K, 3.4K, 4K. The top 3 is all around 7K. Let's see what we can do. I'll practice that in the next practice session after this race, Eric. I've been pretty happy with how the braking feels in the current setting. So, let's see, I haven't really had any lockup, or at least not many lockups. At least not when driving normally. But I might try a paid setup for the next open race, because I noticed that the fixed setup in the open this week is not too slow, but if I can gain a few tenths by cheating a little bit with a paid setup, it should be would be good. All right.
Green flag, green flag.
Good start. Let's get stuck in immediately.
Right side.
I have to lift.
Clear. Left side. Stay on the right. Still there. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Keep to the right.
We should be able to hold the corner. I'm defending coming into the next one. Not gonna open up the door.
Car on your left. Still hold. Left side. 2 wide.
He came in hot.
3 wide.
Couple of guys going wide.
2 wide. Still there. Clear. Car on your left. Go right. Clear. Go right.
That was unfortunately my only choice there. It was either that or hit the car ahead. I really wish I didn't have to take to the gravel so much, but it was my only option to keep the car intact there, so I had to do it. It's really a pity given the good start. Ah man, that sucks, but I really had no other choice, guys. I really had no other choice. I would have been taken out.
Right side, clear.
Another recovery drive, guys. Let's do this.
Car stop on the left. Go right.
As you can see, quite a few drivers are struggling. I don't know where we are. We lost positions, but we also gained positions. Okay, so we're basically in P14. We're in the same position as to where we started. That's alright, I suppose. Things could have been a lot worse. Now, let's fight back.
Car right. Stay on the left.
What a
Clear on the
move.
right.
Let's go. Come on. Nice.
Clear.
That's 2. Shall we make it 3? I don't think we can. It looks like he's gonna defend. But we'll pull out last moment. Oh, I risked there, guys, but it looks like it spooked him a bit. Guy behind went wide. I need a good exit here. I came out hard. Let's stay close.
Car stop on the left. Go left.
These 2 drivers had some trouble. That's 2 freebies. Let's keep pushing. Trying to spook the guy ahead. Trying to force a mistake. He locked up. So that strategy actually worked.
Still there,
Let's try and
hold
keep
the
him
line.
there. Oh, and he's squeezing me a little
on the
bit.
left.
We're gonna go for the switch. That didn't work. Let's stay with him. I need Mandelli to take us away from the guys behind. I need to use the draft here. We can, if we cooperate a little bit, we can try and get away from Weidemann and Gusick behind.
You got it. Slow car on the right.
Looks like we might have another freebie here. Not fast enough. Let's keep going. Now, hope you guys are enjoying this
There's an
after
incident behind.
a very
Car in P2. Just set the fastest lap. 31.7.
after a very boring race 1 in this stream. I hope you guys are enjoying this one,
You're in the top 10.
because I know that I am. Top 10. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. We're going neck and neck with a 3K rated driver, guys. I'm very happy to see that. He keeps locking up here. But it's beneficial for me to use this draft to try and get away from the guys behind. I need the Weidemann outside of my draft range. He's currently 1 second clear and he's battling Gusick himself. Oh no, I hit a cone. Went a little bit too wide.
The car in P1. Just set the fastest lap. 31.442.
Oh,
No damage. Car looks clean.
okay,
New
we didn't
fastest
take
lap for you.
we didn't take any damage from that cone, so that's good. This time I made the mistake here. I feel like some corners I'm definitely doing harder than he is, whilst in some other areas he is a little bit faster. Sounds great, Eric, and crash test. Guys, keep me updated on F1 quali. Hey Sharon, I highly recommend it, man. I highly recommend it. I'm not letting Mandelli go, guys. Piling on the pressure, lap after lap. I need to come in a little bit harder there. Gusick behind, 4K rated driver. 0.9 gap to him behind. Have to try and push if I want to try and hold this P10.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 31.43.
Gap behind is now 0.6. Gap ahead is increasing a bit.
You just set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. Hard competitors. Consistent competitors.
Things are looking good.
Gusick behind is pushing closer and closer. Looks like I might have a battle in my hands quite soon. Yes, indeed, Eric. That is really an insane lap time. I'm not quite sure how that's even possible. Gusick behind, getting ready to strike. Honestly, I'm not feeling the defense on this one because he's gaining on me like crazy. I think I might be happier to let him through and see if he can go bother Mandelli. And maybe I'll have something to gain from that. But let's see what happens here on the straight. Yeah, I think he's gonna be catching up to me. I'm not gonna defend it, guys. I'm not gonna defend it.
Car right.
I wanna see if we can catch up to the guy ahead.
Stay on the left.
There's still 8 minutes to go, so it's possible.
Clear on the right.
Come on, Red Bull guy. Let's go. I need to be careful now because Amengual behind has also caught up. Oh,
Left side.
and he did
Stay on the
exactly the same thing. Oh, man, he squished me.
Clear.
Oh, and he actually, he lifted and gave me the position back. So, shout out to that guy. But now, this means that this other guy is sticking his
Clear
nose
on the
in.
right.
Really terrible place to try and overtake. Oh my god, this is so intense. Shout out to that guy for giving the position back though after the shove.
The car in 1. Just set the fastest lap. 31.3.
The only shitty thing though is that now, because of that, I lost the Red Bull guy ahead of me. And now Amengual also wants to battle. I'm gonna once again hold the
keep to the left.
Hold the outside line.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
If I'm faster than him, I'm sure I'll be able to get him back. Yeah, this split is tough, man, and there's way less crashes than in the other splits I've raced in this week.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 31.156.
Looks like the battle that I was hoping for is not happening after all. Gaps are opening between cars.
Flat for you.
Then we're now in P12 and we're gonna have to try and keep Weidemann behind.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.2 seconds.
Four minutes to go. I hope I manage to resist. With Philip behind, pushing me to my limit. I have to try and hold it. Thank you, Jovan. I'm really trying my hardest to push to the limit without locking up or making mistakes. I think 2 more laps. Oh, Weidemann behind made a bit of a mistake. So gap is a little bit more now. And gap ahead just keeps increasing. But it looks like P9 and P10 are back to back now, Mandelli and Geosic. Only 3 tenths between them. With also Amengual catching up to them right now. The 3 guys ahead are likely to get into a pretty good battle, especially on the home straight coming up at the beginning of the next lap. So
the leader is running 31.21.
Let's see if we see a little bit of drama between them here. Yeah, looks like they're very, very close. All right. Have to resist for another lap. Oh, there is the battle ahead, 3 wide. Oh.
There's an incident ahead. You got a slow
yes.
car on the right. The car in front has gone off. You got a slow car on the right.
They all
You
went
got
off.
a slow car on the right. Car right. Still there.
Come on, I need to get around them.
Clear on the right.
We managed to overtake one of them right before the last lap. Come on.
flag.
No, I
One left to
understeered
go.
like crazy. No, come on. Okay, I should have drafted from the guy ahead. Come on. Oh, man. I almost took 2 positions, but what did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys about that situation? I knew something was gonna happen between them. I just knew it. I need to stick in Gusic's draft now to try and keep the guy behind me away as much as possible. As much as possible. Oh, I almost lost it. Oof. Watson behind. Oh, we have another crash. That was Weidemann, I think. Or someone else, I'm not sure. We'll take the 1X. No, it was Richards. It was Richards in P3 who lost it. I'm super happy with that overtake on Watson. It was right on the edge, right on the edge. And I think that'll be a P10. Yes.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Not bad, guys.
Great job, you did really well.
Yes, thank you very much. I'll take it. P10, 3K SOF. Whew, very happy with that. What an intense last lap. The beginning of the race was super intense. The final lap was super intense. That was proper fun. Whew, what a good finish. Another 41 points of iRating, guys. Crazy. And only 4 X's, so that's pretty good. Finished 3 positions higher than where we started. Let's check out a little bit of the drama. We had that situation. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jovan. Thank you, Eric. We had that situation in the first lap. Thank you, Crash Test. We had that situation in the first lap where I had to go to the gravel to avoid some shenanigans. Let's see if I exaggerated with my method there. I had a good start. Getting stuck in here at T1, then I pulled back a little bit. Just wanted to avoid drama. Good battle here with this green car. Kept the door shut. This guy understeered, a couple guys understeering off into the gravel. And then here it is. Ah, no, I didn't have to go to the gravel. I exaggerated. I definitely exaggerated. But I mean, obviously I don't regret the situation, because at this point I wasn't sure. Like, I cannot tell whether he's gonna keep going towards the outside of the track or not. So I just ditched onto the gravel to make sure I wouldn't hit the guy and destroy my car. But it turns out it wasn't necessary. As you can see, he actually managed to hold on to his car. I could have potentially gone around. Let's see where he went. I could have stuck. Oh, but he didn't hold his brakes and he took out other people though. Yeah, I could have definitely stuck to the racing line, as you can see. Could have gone around here, there was enough space. But why didn't he hold his brakes? Ah, that's so bad. Took out... Oh my god. He took out so many people. Oh. Oh my god. What a pileup. What a pileup. He took out a fuckload of people. Ooh. Interesting. And now let's check out what happened there. In the final lap. Yeah, this battle ahead, I knew it was gonna... Ah, it was the previous lap, it was lap 13. So essentially these are all the guys that overtook me and that I said, let's hope they battle. And right on the final lap, it was the moment that they all managed to come together. Let's take a look at it. Amengual, Red Bull, and this other guy. And all it took was for this guy on the outside, Mandelli in the blue car. Little bit of neck code with the Red Bull, and they just... catastrophe. And then here I come. I really wanted this position. I really tried to use all the momentum that I had coming into the corner. As you can see, I was basically at max acceptable steering angle and literally just managed to exit on the edge of the gravel. I really pushed to try and overtake this guy. So very, very happy with that move. I understeered here as well. This could have been pretty bad. So much load on onto the other tires, but we managed to get back in line. Whew! That was fun. That was proper fun, and I'm super happy with that top 10. Let's go and check out the results. That sucks, Memento. That really sucks. Really sucks. And yeah, it is part of racing sometimes. As you can see, what I had now in this race with Amengual, he like pushed me wide at turn 5, and then he literally just gave me the position back. So sometimes people are nice, and sometimes they're dickheads. It really depends. Plus 41 iRating, 2365, guys. Crazy. We keep climbing, guys. Let's go. And a little bit of safety rating gain. So that's lovely. Fastest lap at 32.39. That's pretty good as well. 108 championship points. We're flying in the formulas, man. Great. Really nice to see. Only 3 splits. I'm really surprised this is not more popular right now. But let's hop into a SF Lights Open for what is probably going to be my final race of the night. And I did want to try a paid setup to see if it makes things any better pace-wise, but I mean, by now I don't think it'll matter too much. Let's see what kind of setups I can find. I'm just really not an open setup guy. I just like fixed setup races, but we're gonna have to deal with it. Super Formula Barcelona, here it is. Okay, download. We have it. Let's see if this setup is any better. Super Formula Lights. I'm just loading up the setup. 1 second, guys. Super Formula Lights. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, that should be good. I really am. I really am liking it a lot, mate. It's amazing. Eric, I don't know. It's like one of those F1 tracks, right? I feel like F1 tracks, even if they're paid, I mean, they're usually quite popular, but yeah. You know what? Before the SF Lights, I was not a big fan of Barcelona. I'm gonna load up the setup now. So I'm just going to switch. Because apparently we're not allowed to show setups. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's see how this setup feels. Let's see what kind of brake bias it's running. 58. Wait. Okay. Based on what you said, Eric, earlier, I thought it would be lower, the brake balance, but apparently not. Or is it there by default, no matter the setup? Okay, yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, no, so before today, as I was saying, I never really liked this track very much. It was one of the tracks that I bought to race, I think, in GT3 cars. I bought it for the GT3 series that I was doing. And to be quite honest, I didn't like it very much. Like, driving this track in GT3, oof, it's just not very nice. But in this Formula car, like in the SF Lights, this track is just, oh my god, I love it. Let's see how the setup feels. Let's warm up the tires, get a couple laps in. So, how do you guys think participation is going to be next week at the Portimao track? Because I don't have that track, and I do plan to buy it because I really want to continue racing this series next week. But if you guys predict bad participation, then I might think against that. Let's try this slightly lower brake bias as well, as Eric recommended earlier. Okay, let's see what this professional driver setup is all about, guys. Yeah, that sounds good enough to me. I haven't bought a track in a long time, so I'm happy to buy track again. My track buying has slowed down a lot recently. Just trying to make the most out of the tracks that I have. Because I have a few tracks now. Okay. Oh yeah, it definitely feels different compared to the fixed. I need to get used to this, but I feel like it has potential. I have 10 more minutes. Oh my god. Tires are warm, so let's continue this run. It's the driver setup from Majors. I do feel like the car is rotating very good, but I think it's maybe rotating a bit too much compared to what I'm used to, and now it's not rotating at all. Alright. Let's try and concentrate. I feel like the setup is quick, I just need to put the lap together. I think the setup is also faster in a straight line, because I noticed that my my top speed is higher. Definitely less stable through turn 1. Oh, it really does rotate. The brake balance is definitely making a difference as well. I mean, I'm noticing that my braking distance is way shorter compared with 58%, so that was a really good shout. I think I'm about to hit. Okay, 32-1. Okay. That's quick for me. But it's not anything I haven't been able to do with the fixed setup, to be honest. It's not anything I haven't been able to do with the fixed setup. Oh, that was a big mistake. Wrong gear. Not sure if it's worth switching setup for the next one, guys. What do you guys think? Should I switch setup for the Open? Let's try another lap without mistakes. Let's see if I can get into the 31s. Because in the Open before, I was doing low 32s, high 31s with the fixed setup. So and I'm super used to it. So if I can't go faster than that, I don't really see the point of switching setups. I do feel like this corner is a lot easier to do. Maybe I'll use the fixed setup, but I'll just lower the brake bias. Okay, I am going pretty quick. Maybe I just try this setup. Why not? It's probably gonna be kind of a boring race. Because of, like, it's gonna be super difficult SOF again, I think. So might as well get used to driving a different setup. This was a good lap. This was a really good lap.
set your fastest lap of the session.
We're gonna have to check the top speed thing. So the top speed that I'm reaching at the end of the straight there is 240. Now let's see what kind of... So I reached... Let's see... Let's compare top speeds, right? So with this... What am I at? 240 at the end of the home straight. Let's check the lap before. What did I do? $240, yeah. $240, yeah. Let's see what... oh, whoops, I showed the setup. Anyway, so, my setups, let's go to, let's go back to Barcelona, let's go back to the fixed, and let's see if top speed is different on this, although I don't know if I have enough time to test it. For those of you who just joined us, guys, racing will start in 2 minutes. 2 minutes until the session starts. We're back at the fixed setup. Need to remember that tires are cold again. With a good exit out of the last corner, we should be able to test top speed on the main straight. Alright. I think it's the same top speed, guys. Are we gonna get up to 240? Yeah, 240. Yeah, top speed is the same. It was just my impression that top speed was higher, but it's actually not the case. Let's go in. Based on what I just saw, I'm tempted to actually just stick with the fixed setup, to be honest. Cornering speed, yeah, that's another test. Let's just use the paid setup. Screw it. Let's just see how it goes. Let's test it over a whole race, so then at least I have my answers. We'll see, the lap times will speak for themselves. Hopefully, that means, yeah, I mean, it means I might be a little bit slower at the beginning. But to be fair, this setup doesn't feel too different in terms of driving. It just feels a little bit less stable in some situations, but overall, it's fine. 2600 SOF, so the sort of field went down a little bit. We're car number 9 now. Let's see if we know any of the entries. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I fully agree. A crash test. let's change the setup. Quali setup. Let's see how this goes, guys. Never driven this quali setup before. Should be fine. Only 5 liters. Car is super light. If all goes well, we should be able to put down a pretty good time. I love how many people have their iRating, their safety ratings in the 1 in this series. It says a lot about the series. Alright, about to go out in quali. Speaking of quali, if any of you are watching it still, let me know how F1 quali is going. And alright, let's go out for what it's most likely going to be my last race this stream. Missed my brake marker there. Oh! Damn it, I think I hit the grass. Jeez. Tires are...
You need to drive normal laps during qualifying. Your laps won't count till you reset the car and start over. You're going the wrong way.
Whoops. We're gonna have to start over. I think it's fine. I think we still enough time to do all the both quali laps. I have to remember that the car is super light. And that the tires are cold. Indeed, it is the usual suspects again, mate. Same guys as the races we've done before. We're a little bit closer to them this time in terms of car number, but definitely... Oh, it almost happened again. Definitely not in terms of pace. Let's see what we can do, guys.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
That was so close to an off track. Really wanted to cut as much of that curb as possible.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Ah, crash test. Okay, understood. Counts for both races. Okay, well, this lap felt pretty good.
One more lap.
31.7. That's a good quali. That's my best ever quali in this series. I'm very happy with that. Let's see if we can improve. I should be able to improve a little bit. Come on.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Shifted one gear too many there. Let's stay on. I tried to brake super late there. That was so sketch, but it actually worked. No, no! Why do I keep doing that? Why does that keep happening? It's the same thing that happened to me on my out lap. I was 3/10 up. Oh my days. Oh man, I could have done a 31.4. That would have been... What happened? Oh man, it's just it's a different thing with this setup because the fix doesn't do it. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't like having so much throttle at the exit of this corner. The fixed doesn't do that. Oh man, that sucks because I was 3/10 up, so I was looking to be in like... I was looking to be genuinely in like the top 7 in this 2.6k, 2.7k almost SOF race. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, I need to switch to the other setup now. Man, oh dude, that's so annoying. Yeah, Memento, very unlucky, man. Thanks, though. Yeah, crash test with the open setup. Sorry, with the fixed setup, it doesn't spin if you accelerate so quick there. So I'm not really used to it. Yeah. Alright. P11. Not bad, but it could have been better. It could have been better. I missed out on 3/10 there in that quali. That's a pity.
Looks like there's rain in the area. Be mindful.
What? Rain in the
You're on a
area?
dry tyre. The estimated strength of field is 2,695. Let's take opportunities. We expect these conditions to continue.
Okay. I think we're fine. I don't think it's gonna rain. Whew. We're gonna need a top 10 if we wanna score some iRating, guys. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3.
Left to grid.
Yeah, you guys are right. And it's only a problem in that corner, so I just need to keep it in mind for that corner. Although my muscle memory is kind of baked in now, so I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3, guys.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
30 minutes. Let's see if we can reach 2.4k iRating.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
And 1.5k safety would be nice.
Green, green, green.
That's a pretty decent launch.
Right side. Stay on the left. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Hold your line. Right side, 2 wide. Go
Oh
right.
my god.
Still there. Keep to the left. Clear.
Oh, the Ferrari spun! Oh my god, God.
There's an incident behind.
Whew! I got a 4x for what? Oh my god, okay, we're gonna have to take a look at that. I didn't feel any... Oh my god. Of course I had to go and ruin it. Of course I had to go and ruin it. Something happened at the beginning of every race tonight. Oh man, I had such a good start and then I got the little bit of oversteer there. Oh man, that's so annoying. Ah! I was so happy with my start. Oh my god.
Right. Still there. Clear on the right.
Not sure what state the car is in. Oh man.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Unbelievable. 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 Car has no damage. Or P13. B license is coming, baby. Here's to Aldo. Okay, well, that was a pretty dramatic first couple of laps. Man, this setup is way too rear happy in like the slow corners though. Oh, kinda regret switching setups now. I think that somehow we're still close to the top 10. Is it Max Verstappen? Yeah, okay, we're P14. P13. So, yeah. Had a very strong start. but then made a couple of mistakes all on my own. You're fully right, Eric. In my case, I wonder which one it was. But we like to keep it spicy here on this channel. You know how it is. Now I feel like I can't trust the car through that corner, which sucks. Hopefully we can fix that throughout this race. P13. As everybody behind me DNF'd. If you look at the standings, it looks like everybody behind me might have DNF'd. Yeah.
Car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 31.
Okay, but there's only 18 of us on the grid. There's only 18 of us on the grid, so 4 DNFs, it's not much. So I'm last. Took me a while to realize that. I'm last in P14. So the worst thing that can happen is that I lose 25 iRating, so that's not too bad. But obviously I want to try and gain. There's still 25 minutes left. Let's stay concentrated here. And
you got a slow car on the left.
try and get stuck in. Here's Burke. Finally, we have someone to battle here with. I'm not gonna overtake him yet. I'm gonna lift because I don't want to be side by side here. I'm still gonna stay a bit lifted, and now in this corner we push. Okay. Oh my god.
You're on the right. Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
Ay, 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 ay. I was not expecting him to slow down that much.
You've got wheel damage. We've
Okay.
got damage on the front end.
Yeah, I think my car is pretty much boned.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
Ay, ay, ay. That was my own fault.
7.
He's going in. Sorry about that, dude. Ay, ay, ay. I was just not expecting him to be so slow there.
The car behind is pitting.
I even lifted because I wanted to be the car behind on that straight. But now, I don't know if I still have a front wing. I don't know if I still have a nose cone. And I have wheel
We
damage.
expect light rain soon.
Oh. Why don't you look at that? That would be an interesting... Oh my god. An interesting plot twist. Yeah, I don't think he actually... I don't think he brake checked, like, on purpose. He was probably already slow.
Just set the fastest lap. 30.981.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to make the most of this shit situation. I don't think that fixing the car is worth it. See what kind of lap times I can run. Let's see what top speed looks like. Yeah, okay, I'm about 7 kilometers an hour slower. So it's gonna be difficult to do anything with it. I just need to hope for freebies. Or maybe for the rain.
We expect light rain soon.
We're still expecting light rain. Yeah, I agree with you, Eric. I wasn't really a huge fan of it either.
The leader is running 30.996.
Yeah, you wanted Punt to pass so badly. Jokes, that was obviously not intentional. By the way, hey Giovanni, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you. Need to keep my X's down. We're already at 14 out of 25. I think that's all my gains of safety rating gone here. Man, I'm losing like at least a second a lap with this damage that I have. Believe it or not, this is the most damaged my car has been all week here at Barcelona. I have managed to stay out of trouble quite well. So something like this was just bound to happen.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 30.927.
Yeah, Eric, I really don't think it is. This is gonna be a lonely race. 18 minutes left, but it's worth finishing because with a bit of luck I might actually gain some iRating. A 32.9 is the best I've managed with this half broken car. It's actually not too terrible.
We expect rain soon. Let us know if you want rain tyres.
Well, if it's gonna rain, I'm definitely gonna take rain tires, but I wanna see the rain first. I'm not changing any tires before we see rain.
Car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 30.
But I also don't wanna put a Lando Norris. But I wouldn't mind a bit of rain just to see things getting spiced up a bit. Yeah, I did do a stroll, so doing a Lando Norris in the rain is not really in my interest right now, mate. I'm already gonna get demoted my license with 14Xs for sure. Although some gods are watching over me at the moment for when it comes to not losing my A license, because literally in the last stream I finished the stream with a safety rating of 1. Literally 1.0. It couldn't have been more calculated. I lost the right exactly the right amount to finish the stream on 1 safety rating. Oh, I gained 7 seconds on Mars's Sputniks in the previous lap. I think he had a crash. Come on. Oh, let's take another X for good measure. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna get disqualified. Let's keep going. Let's see. Oh, this is Adam Burke, the guy that I rear-ended. Back on track, right in front of me. Not sure if I'm too happy about that. I've seen some retaliation here this week. If you check out the video that I uploaded today, you will see exactly what I mean.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap, 30.789.
Oh, I'm having a bit of a deja vu. Feels like I've been here before. Let's see what he wants to do. Well, Johan, if it happens again, I promise it will have been a mistake. Oh. Alright, let's take the slipstream. Oh, right, of course, he fixed this car, so he's faster than me in a straight line. I don't have top speed, I'm like 5 kilometers an hour down on top speed. Well, this is awkward.
Car right. Keep to the left.
Oh my god, I don't have top speed, I can't get around them.
Clear.
Man, this is bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep gaining on him in the oh, yeah, what am I doing?
P1, just set the fastest lap.
Oh my god, I need to concentrate.
5, 7. They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
Oh man, what a race. What a bad race this one. Yeah, that might be the best course of action indeed. Okay, let's try concentrate again. 12 long minutes left. Driving this damaged Super Formula. I mean, you guys can if you want to amongst yourselves. I'm not encouraging it because that would be violating YouTube guidelines, but I mean, if you guys want to place that bet and sort it out yourselves, be my guests. I don't think I'm gonna get disqualified. I'm not gonna get any more X's.
The leader just did a 30.8.
I'm just gonna underdrive until the end of the race and make sure that I only lose for 14 points of iRating. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna underdrive, but I mean, I'm basically forced to underdrive right now with this damage because like top speed is not there, so I can feel that the car is not you can just feel that the car is not like pushing. We're under the limit. Yeah, I was actually thinking of starting the multi-stream again. I might do it next week. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't take part in the bet. You guys can bet. I'm not part of any bets. I promise I won't change my drive. Where are we at? We're still in the same exact situation. I see someone is losing a lot of time. Oh my god, oh, she's so understeery.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 30.591. Look for opportunity.
I didn't really solve my CPU issue in the sense of like replacing my CPU or doing any sort of hardware stuff. But I know what the problem is with my endurance races, and it's that I need to just significantly lower the amount of cars that I render. When I race endurance, so I just need to lower that setting down significantly. And then I need to restart the simulator, which is what I didn't do last time, and then it should work. Because also the problem is the game, it's not really my CPU as much. But yeah. And yeah, so basically my plan is to try to do VRS endurance again. Maybe 1 week that I like the track that it's running at and testing it again. Yeah, indeed, Eric. It is a workaround because indeed my current CPU will not allow me to render many cars or as many as you have, let's say, in an endurance race in a, yeah, with like 55 cars or whatever. Although I can race in IMSA, no problem with. Oh, that's Burke again. Was that a freebie? Oh no, that was Burke. I can race IMSA, no problem. For example, with pretty high graphics settings, and that works perfectly fine. It's just an issue with endurance, because I guess the number of cars in endurance is just that much higher usually, but. Eventually I might just do like a CPU upgrade or whatever. But yeah, for now it's like this. Yeah, Jovan, I mean, that's mainly a problem if I want to make a video about the race, which I mean with endurance races is probably not gonna happen. Unless it's like a particularly interesting race. Because otherwise hours of racing to go through is a bit much. Is that what you have, Eric? Oh man, this race is boring. I just want to be done already.
They're showing us the black flag. You have to drive through the pits without stopping.
What? What did I do? Oh my god, I got 17 X's. Oh my days. Oh my god. You were right about the drive-through penalty, okay. Yeah. And by the way, I didn't realize that it's a drive-through in this series. And not a DQ. I thought it was a DQ.
You have
at some.
about 5 laps of fuel left.
Also, my overlays completely confused me, because as you can see, my X's count, it says 17 out of 25. So I thought that maybe 25 X's are allowed in this 30-minute format. But is it then 25 X's to be disqualified and 17 X's you gotta drive through? I didn't even know that, because I've never gotten one in SF Lights before, so this sucks. Let's oh wait, where's the pit entry? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I literally haven't had to pit yet. Alright.
10,
It's just a drive-through, right?
5,
Okay, understood.
3,
Thanks, Eric.
2, 1. Right here.
Do I need to stop for drive-through? No, right? Are we happy? They're happy. Okay. It's the first time that happens to me on iRacing. So, fun. Oh, great.
The car
P1.
in P1. Just set the fastest
P1,
lap.
the professional
30.569.
GT3 driver, is 4 seconds behind me. Now I'm gonna start getting lapped. Let's try and not take this guy's out. I will never forgive myself. Oh my god, I just got another X. Christ. How expensive is the 5800 X3D? How much are we talking? Should be this lap and one more.
The leader is running 30.583. The leader is coming up on you. They're not at 5. Left side.
Damn, he
Clear on the
bullied
left.
me out of that corner. I was gonna let him through like on the straight, but he went for it. Well, good for you, mate. P2 is 8 seconds behind. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a pretty pricey CPU. But sounds like it's worth it. Wrong gear. Ah, okay, okay,
Last
okay.
lap.
Okay, nice. That's last lap. So for those of you who just joined us, guys, we're running in P12 in this top split Super Formula Lights race.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
We had an unfortunate incident in the second lap of the race, causing me to lose several positions and end up towards the back of the pack. We're running last, but with 6 DNFs behind us, we are currently in P12. This race was a war, and we are coming out battered and bruised, but with not too bad of a iRating loss nonetheless. It's going to be only 14 points of iRating loss. But we are going to lose a lot of safety rating after this one with 18 out of 25 X's. This is probably my dirtiest Super Formula Lights race. And that'll be it.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Better schedule some testing. We'll get them next time.
Now, I am actually very tempted to just do one more at this stage, because this race felt like a bit of a throwaway. Let's take a look at the results of this race before I decide whether or not to do the next one. Yes, pulled a Lance Stroll, unfortunately. That guy was going way slower than I thought through that corner, but it happens sometimes. What can I say? Let's see what state the car was in, by the way. Let's look at rear chase. We still did have a front wing, but some damage in the nose. Yeah. That's a shame, but given the SOF, still not too bad. The results in terms of iRating. Let's quit and see if I will lose my A license in Formula Racing as much as you guys have been wishing me to lose my A license during this whole stream. Let's see if the road to B license is complete. Waiting for the results to come in. In the meantime, you know what, guys? I will do one more. Let's try and finish on a high. Let's sign up for Super Formula Lights Fixed. Let's do it, guys. Leave a like. Leave a like, guys. Oh, we were close. Negative 34, so we lost all the all the safety rating that we gained tonight. The first negative race of the stream after two very, very positive races. Very unfortunate. 13 points iRating loss, but still. It was a single split race. Damn, okay. Still a very, very positive outcome in general tonight. 56 championship points, so a bit below my average, but again, could have been a lot worse. Seeing that participation is declining a lot for the Open, let's see how the fix is gonna look like. There's 43 drivers signed up so far, so there's definitely gonna be at least 2 splits. I reckon let's do it, guys. Let's try and finish on a high. So I will set up to the race now. The race will start in 15 minutes, guys. So make sure you stay tuned for my last race of this evening of this stream. And if you want to join me on track, please do. You know where to find me, guys. Let's do this. Let's see how we can finish the night. Yes. Thanks, Eric. Thank you very much, mate. We will see how the Bandito stuff goes. Get some sleep, and see you in the next one, mate. Alright, let's join the session. We're ready to start in 13 minutes. In the meantime, guys, I'm just gonna open a window because it's super warm in here, and I'm also quickly gonna go to the toilet. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. Ready for this final race. Feeling pretty good about the results so far. But let's see if we can finish it on a high. By the way, let me know in the chat, guys, which series you've been racing this week.
You're on a dry tire.
And which series you're planning to race next week. Let me know in the chat. Is it wet? Oh. Wet practice session? I think it's unlikely for the race to be wet. Yes, this is a fixed setup race. So everyone is gonna be on the fixed for this one,
You're on a dry tire.
which is great.
You're on a dry tire.
If you wanna...
We're done. Get going.
This practice session is what we're gonna need to drop brake bias significantly.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go right.
This track in the wet is impossible. Impossible. You should really try it, man. It's such a fun car, and it's honestly, I think the SF Lights, even though it might look a little bit intimidating, I actually think it's very beginner friendly, believe it or not. I find it quite a beginner friendly car. It's a stable platform, it just feels good, it feels planted. It's not unpredictable. It's just a great car, honestly. It's so much fun. I think you'll enjoy it a lot. Oh my god. Unless you're driving it in the rain. In the rain it's literally like super difficult, at least for me. Also, I'm not really concentrated and tires are still cold, so yeah. Actually, you know what, guys? Apologies for the change of mind last minute, but I think I might actually pull out of doing another race purely because I actually realized I've done 3 races back to back. It's a bit late, and I don't think I've got another one in me. I'm just a bit too tired, so before I go out there and drive like shit for another 20 minutes and have the same thing that happened before repeat again, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that, guys. Sorry for the change of mind last minute, but to make it up to you, and also because I actually have the time next week, I'm planning to stream this combination again because I enjoy it so much. I'm planning to stream it again on Monday. So if you're available on Monday, make sure to tune in. I'll be racing this combination again, and should be a lot of fun. And then next week as well, I'm off work, so I'll be streaming more than the usual. Make sure that you hit the bell notification button or join my Discord and subscribe to know when I stream. Yeah, and also I uploaded a video today, so make sure you check that one out, guys. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me. Shout out to my channel members, guys. Shout out to channel member Damien Cross tonight. Check out his YouTube channel, by the way, Damien Cross Racing. I shout out a channel member at the end of every stream and sometimes in videos as well. So if you want to support the channel, consider becoming one. Otherwise, thank you so much for your like, comments, chatting, everything. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Good night, Jovan. And to everyone else who's still in chat, have a good one. Take care.